Hello and welcome to the Fairy Frequency channel. This is Spiral, the sensational snake. We're going to have lunch with her today. Well, she's going to have lunch. We're going to watch her eat some lunch. Should be fun. But I just wanted to start this video out to let you see how sweet she can be. She is an absolute sweetheart. And it's a total different aspect when she's eating because she is very aggressive when she eats. But as far as a pet and a friend, she's very, very sweet and darling. So as you can see, there's a great deal of trust between us. Now, black rat snakes are not usually this friendly. She is, she was rehabilitated from an area that is under development. So her home is gone. And she came to live with us 2 Septembers ago. And so she is a wonderful addition to the Fairy Frequency channel. So if you haven't met her yet, she has her own original playlist titled Spiral, the Sensational Snake. And she's so kind. So sweet. Right? Aren't you a darling? Will you say hi to everyone? You go say hi. Hello. There she is. Isn't she a beauty? So I'm going to let this roll for like 10 minutes so we can just meet her and get to know her while people come in. And then we'll feed her. And you guys get to watch her eat. And she's going to be having 2 mice for lunch today. She's quite hungry and she's ready to eat soon. So we have got her a box of meat from Petco. And she knows exactly what that box is all about, don't you, darling? She says, thank you. She loves mice to eat. I am assuming she would love to eat eggs too. So welcome Deity Paranormal, welcome Sisters Studio. You are new. If you're new to our channel, make sure you smash the like for us, hit that big red button and the little bell so that you get all of our channel notifications. And as I was saying, Spiral has her own playlist that she stars in titled Spiral, the Sensational Snake, found on our playlist tab. So you can watch more of her wonderful live feeding sessions. And oh yeah, she's very hungry and she knows exactly what's in this box. A lot of people don't realize the intelligence of snakes. She is incredibly intelligent, very smart. Well, welcome Lynn Mitzi. How are you, darling? Good to see you here. So if you don't like snakes, or if you're irked by snakes or mice, you're probably going to want to leave before all of this starts, because it's just going to get a little more aggressive and a little more violent as we go. So in about 7 minutes, we're going to get to the feeding part of this live stream. And it shouldn't take too long. I think she's pretty hungry, so we could take some bets on how long you think it'll take her to eat 2 mice. Anybody got any guesses? How long is this stream going to run? What do you think, Spiral? You want to say hi? She is very beautiful. She's about 4 foot long now, and she's got, I think, 5 or 6 sheds up there now. Let me get you. I'll show you a snake shed. Let's see. So here we have one of her snake sheddings, and you can kind of see where the eyes are in the top, and it's pretty long. It's all dried out, but we have 5 or 6 of these since she's been living with us. Welcome, Hazel's Reptiles. How are you, darling? So yeah, I love the feel of a snake shed. I like finding them out in the wild too. It's so cool to try to guess how long the snake is. Look at her. She's like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was a while ago, wasn't it? So these next two mice will probably set her back into her next shedding. So we'll see. But I can tell her color is already getting a little bit dimmer. She's kind of shiny right now, but she usually has a really, really very black colored skin. But as you can see, she's gotten a lot bigger, and now you can really, really see her patterns. Another thing I love about black rat snakes is that they have this front part of them is all white or cream colored underneath. And then as you get further down the snake, it starts turning to another color, which is like a darker. You see how it gets darker down the rest of her body? And so she's got like two colors to her underneath her underbelly scales, I guess. She is a constrictor, so she eats by constricting. And so that's what she's going to do. When she gets to these mice, she's going to choke them, and they'll die. And then as soon as their heartbeat stops, she will locate the head and begin to eat, unhinge jaws, and all that good stuff. They're very fast eaters. Black snakes can eat. They can eat in the air. In fact, they love to climb trees, and her tank is actually has trees in it, tree branches from the woodland where she was, and so she can climb around in it. She has an upright tank instead of a horizontal tank. Her tank goes up and down. Yeah, so she has more space going up than she does going across. And we'll get to that in just a minute here. We got about 3 minutes left before we start the lunch. So, but I just wanted to show everybody how sweet she can be. She is just a darling. She's got the most beautiful eyes. I don't know if you can really see her eyes, but she's got really pretty brownish amber eyes. Oh, yeah? She is beautiful. Yeah, sometimes they're finicky. If they're getting close to shedding, they won't eat. We've had her reject before and had to actually take mice back to the pet store. Luckily, Petco is really great about when you get your mice. If your snake doesn't want to eat, you can take them back. Just keep your receipt, take the mice back, and they will. They quarantine them for I think 24 hours, and then they put them back in with the other mice. So, what do you think, babe? She's being so patient, so good. You're such a good girl today. Love you. She is a doll. She has been a little rattly lately, though. Spring coming and everything, she's getting moody a little bit and hungry and all that good stuff. So sometimes she gets a little rattly. I had to clean out her tank the other day because she's soaked in her water and decided to get rid of the last couple mice in her bath. So we just cleaned out her tank and put fresh water in there, and she wants to rattle at me when I get in there to change things up. But, you know, it's just, yeah, she thinks she's tough. And she is pretty tough. I got my money on her. She's ready to eat. So we got about a minute left. So let's get her situated. So we're going to go have a look at the tank and let her back in the tank. Hopefully I can switch this back to the opposite side. You have a rat cage for them. Oh, that's cool. Nice. So you make your own then, I assume. Make your own mice and rats. All right, let's see if I can get this switched over. All right, let's see here and switch. Okay, good. Before it was crashing on me whenever I switched. All right, so we're going to take a look at our tank. This is her tank, and you can see it is an upright tank, and that's where we keep our sheds and stuff are up there. need to put them all in a basket. But this is her habitat. So, and we actually made this out of an old display case, which it required some revamping. We had to add some tape here and there, and we had to. It has like little magnetic hooks up at the top to shut it. See? But she is so smart. She figured out how to get her body wedged in between the tubs. So she'll get her body wedged in between the tub and the door, and then she just like expands. And when she expands in here, she can actually pop that magnet, see? So we had to get inventive, and so we made this lock. Father came up with this idea, and he made this little simple lock that we can just turn and twist, and that keeps her from popping the magnets. Look at her, she's figuring it out. She's like, oh, so that's all you gotta do. All right, honey. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna let her get into the tank if she'll let go of the selfie stick. Here we go. Okay, you go get in there. All right. So glad you're all here today. Thank you all for smashing that like for us. She loves to hide out in her little tube down here, you see? That's her favorite stash away spot. Now I'm gonna move a couple of sticks out of the way so that we can get a good view of things. Maybe we'll leave that one in and give her the other one. Let's see here. All right. She's really funny about her tail. She does not like her tail touched. All right, let's go grab that. Mousy mouses. Okay. So, now the fun begins. All right. Doing this kind of one-handed. You hear her rattling? She's getting rattly. Here, look, see that tail? Watch. See that tail rattling? And she knows it's me too. She's so silly. So let's see here. Let me get her out of mouse. All right, spiral. All right, I'm gonna set this mouse up here like so. Let's see how long this takes. Probably not long at all. Up. Go inside. Try to get this other mouse out too before she figures out what I'm doing. Okay. All right. Where are you going, silly? You better go get the mice. The mices. She's actually climbing up in the top of the tank by the light right now. Let's let her get back over there. She's probably already figured out that we put the mice in. And this shouldn't take too long at all. Hopefully we can see her do an aerial feeding, which is really cool. Yep, here we go. And oh, there goes that one. Isn't that cool? Eating in the air. Io is very interested in what's going on too. Always wants to see. He's like, why do I never get a mouse for lunch? It's so cool to see, isn't it? Look at her. She's hanging the mouse. Have you ever seen anything like it? It's just, she's just an amazing, sensational snake. Yeah, that's what our snake prefers too. She wouldn't want anything to do with a frozen mouse. Absolutely nothing. So she's really working to make sure it's a done deal here. So I think our little mouse's heartbeat is stopped now. You don't see any kicking or struggling at all. She really makes short work of these little mices. Okay, so now she's going to get ready to eat. She's going to do an aerial eating, it looks like. Should be cool. Are you going to show us? Sometimes she'll let us watch her a little closer than other times. Oh, dropping that mouse down a little bit. So cool. Sorry, I'm always a little shaky with the dang selfie stick. I apologize for my shakiness. Thank you for sharing, honey. You're so beautiful. In the wild, black rat snakes eat not only mice, they eat other snakes. They can eat baby squirrels. They're big fans of birds and like to eat whole nestfuls of eggs and baby birds. So they're often found in trees, hunting for bird nests, and even sometimes under bridges looking for barn swallows and stuff like that. She's just amazing. Look at this. Oh, this mouse is like, I'm gonna escape. No, no, mouse. Go that way. And she can count too, so she actually knows that there's a second mouse. She's going to be hurrying along with this one and going right after that next. She's been waiting. Yeah, she's very different. I've hand fed her. In one video, I actually hand fed her. So if you go back and watch her playlist, you can see some of those. Oh, the mouse pooed a little bit. Last poo. Look at that. Isn't that great? You're so sweet. Look at you sharing with us. You're a doll. I love you, honey. No mouse for you. Stop. I was like, if this mouse gets out, it's mine, right? Look at his tail. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Let's see from his point of view. Let's see what he sees. What do you see, buddy? Where's that mouse? He's smelling my hand to see if there's a mouse on my hand. Oh, we're almost done. Down to the tail. There it goes. Looks like an extra long tongue. Yeah, I'm afraid she's not quite big enough to handle a full-grown rat. I'd have to get her a baby rat, I think, and just haven't experimented with that yet. We're still working with the mice until we're sure that she can handle it. So she's already got eyes on the other. And off to the hunt we go. Did anybody guess how long it was going to take? We might try that next. I really wanted to get her I might go after some baby chicks, is what I'm thinking about. Some baby chickens. I know there's a farm store that sells some. So I was thinking about getting her a couple of little baby chickens and seeing how she does with those. All right, here we go. The huntress. Oh, she does not like it when they go in her little tube. That's her favorite little hidey spot. That's her bed. She does not want a mouse in there. Meanwhile, Io thinks he wants the mouse. And she is on that hunt too. At the same time, she's also moving the mouse in her belly. You can see that lump right there where she's already mouse in the belly right there. So she's kind of moving that along as she hunts. Hello, Tadakar Tamanwin. Sorry. Hello. Thank you for coming. Well, that didn't work out well for you, did it? Go right down. All right. I'm not sure what she's doing now. I think she's coming down this way. Just backtracking. I think she wanted to get her tail down from there first. Yeah, that's probably what she's doing. She's really finicky about that tail. I don't know what she's doing now. She's got her tail back on that side. No, you can't have the mouse. Sorry. The cat wants the mouse too. Are you going to come down and eat this mouse? They get longer is what happens. Black snakes are always pretty thin. Although we've met some pretty big ones, and they have some girth to them, but they usually just get longer and longer. They're very athletic snakes, I guess. So seems like it just is longer rather than fatter. Here we go. All right, where did that mouse go? Okay, mouse is down there, and she's about to hit it. Oh, almost. Mouse already knows what's going on. Oh, she's mad too. She said, "Get away from my bed." She's not cool with a mouse in her bed. I hear her rattling. Stop for a swim. She's very clean too. She likes to wash her face. Pretty girl. You gonna go get that mouse? Hear her rattling. Okay. Yeah, my dad and my brother warned me about that too, that rats are a lot more bitey than mice. Dad and brother have a king snake. I think it's a California king, if I remember right. I think she likes to do the aerial thing more. Let's see here. Whew. My arm's getting tired. Hey, go back down. Mouse is down here. Well, it was. Yeah, I don't like that when they bite them either. It's scary. What are you doing, silly girl? Go get your mousey. Go get it. Are you gonna go get it, silly? You're adorable. You're so stinking cute. I love you. Love you, pretty girl. Peeking out of there. Get the mouse. I do too. They're so sweet. I love all snakes. I don't even like poisonous snakes. I don't want to hold them, but if somebody else has got a good firm hold on their head, I'll touch them. Dad used to catch rattlesnakes for us and then hold them so that we could feel how that their skin feels. Oh, you're so cute. Look at you. You're adorbs. Adorable. Go get your mouse. Hey. Hey. Go that way. You come down. All right. I think maybe here we go. Maybe. Alrighty. I think sometimes she just likes to do the aerial thing. This mouse is wise, though. Already knows what's going on. Oh. And there we have it. Peep. Peep. You gotta choke it first, silly. Oh, she can put it out. Is she strong enough to put it out that way? I think you're gonna have a loop around it, honey. You need to get a loop. Poor thing. Feel sorry for him when she does stuff like that. See, you can still see its heart beating. She needs to put a loop on it. See how she got it, though? It has no chance of biting her at all. Mouth on the side like that. She needs to throw a loop on it, though. She's like, maybe I situated wrong here. You can't eat it alive. Okay. You gotta loop it, honey. You can't. She's like, I'm just gonna eat it like this. You can't do that. You have to loop it. Make your spiral. I gotcha. She's. This is funny. You're looping my fingers, sweetheart. This is not going to help you with your mouse. Here, let go. All right, let go. There you go. It's not going to die that way, silly. You have to loop it. Oh, I'm just going to sit down because I think we're going to be here for a minute. You guys doing all right? Yeah, she's like, I'm hungry. I'm just going to eat it like this. Did it die? No, it's not dead at all. You can't eat it like that, silly. She's going to suffocate it that way. Well, it's a rough way to go. Sorry, Mousy. have never seen her do this before. Now she's finally realized that she needs to lube. She's like, it's not tying this way. So, throws a loop on it. Get busy with the constricting. She does have a very firm grip on its head, though. It's kind of hard for me too because I love all creatures, great and small, so I get to pitying these poor little mice. Anything she eats, really, I pity a little bit. Can't quite help it. I think she's got it. I think it's dead now. Let's see here. See if I can set you in here like this. Let me see. Yeah, she's working on mouse too. Alright, I just set the camera down. I get some tea while you guys watch. Kind of a cool view.